we are back working on the V8 right here. This thing is huge. As you can see, we still don't have this part of the cylinder. Very important to making an engine is having the cylinder. I do have the parts for this, but they're on a one-cylinder engine I was making. The engine's not done, but it is for a truck that's been needing an engine for a while. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I can zoom in on it. It is that little engine right there behind the truck with the antennas. It's nowhere close to done yet, so I'm going to grab it. We're going to take it apart real quick, use the parts for this cylinder, and that's it. We've taken it apart. Now we have the walls. First thing we have to do is take these off because we don't need them for this engine. Well, at least for this part of the engine, but eventually we'll need them again. Let's put right there, and we'll put this one right here. Actually, we'll make sure it's even, I guess. Right, now we put that one there, and that one there. And now all of our pistons stand upright. There we go. Next up, shove that in there, just like that. Now we get our next, oh, I have no clue where that one went. Put that one in. Then we put this one also in here. There we go. Not bad. But also not good. Preferably, probably not good. Alright, put this across the top. Make sure you have all smooth, or else this thing probably not going to work anyway, but still. Want it to have its best chances. If it doesn't work, we'll slap an electric motor on this thing and call it good. Alright, next up, we have to move over to the other side real quick. These studs we might not need, but we're going to try. I just came over to this side to show you that they were here. We're going to try and clone these over to this side. So let's swap real quick. We're back on this side. We have to take these two gray ones off here in order to put these bricks right here. And then we're going to put these right there, just like that. And then we're going to scoot down some. We're going to put that there. Looking good so far. Like I said, we are going to have to make a carburetor this episode. That's pretty easy, though. I can collect the parts to make that, like, literally right now. But for now, we need to finish the cylinders. Like, that's not supposed to be happening. So that means we need to find more pieces. I don't know where to find more pieces. I've taken all the parts I can from all of the motors that I can. Technically, there's a few more engines I could take from, but I'm not because they are too important. Like the one in my truck, Duster, my diesel, and my pushrod diesel. Actually, no, that's just a pushrod, not even a diesel. It's not long stroke, so it's not a diesel. But, yeah. I guess I need to find some more wall parts. I've got tons coming in on order soon. But the ones coming in on order are for a new Slant 6 engine. Y'all probably won't see me build that unless y'all want me to. Or if I'm at 50 subscribers by then we will live stream building it. That'll be a long live stream though. That has to be a day that I don't have to do anything. Because that would take so long to do. To build that motor in one sitting would take forever. You were probably wondering why I'm not actually doing anything. That's because I'm just looking for cylinders. I can't find any. It's alright for now. We'll come back to this. Just like that right in there. Just this piece, we'll just set that there. and we will move over to doing the carburetor now. I've got some parts here. We're going to try and turn these junk parts into a functional V8. Or, not V8, carburetor. Try and turn these into a functional carburetor. I don't have all the parts, obviously. I kind of suck at finding all of the parts at one time. I kind of have to find them as I go, is the problem. Like right now, I'm looking for parts again. That's why you don't see me doing anything. I'm just looking for parts again. Oh, sorry about that. The recording fell over. Oh no, no good. That's not good. That's not good, man. No. Eventually we'll try and do a live stream, but that's not happening yet. I don't have enough followers for that. I guess, never mind. I don't think many people would join it anyway if I did do that. Just saying. I think this one's broken. Yeah, this one's broken. Why did I grab the one broken one? I've got like 30 of these, and I grabbed the one that has a crack in it. Alright. Fighting pieces. Not finding, fighting pieces. Trying to get that on there. This was the problem last time, too. Alright, so what I've got to do, I know what I have to do. I did this last time, too. And it sucked. Alright, real quick, I have to grab my bucket of parts. And I've got to do what I did last time for this. So what you do is you take this, put that there. This is probably never going to want to come back apart after this. But do that. Now we have this little twisty boy. I grabbed the cracked one again. Oh well, it'll work. I'll make it work. Alright. Throw that. I said I wasn't using these, but I kind of have to now. Throw that on there. Push that in. Never mind, that might not work. Slight problems. That's basically how it's going to work. It's just going to tilt. But I got to find, I guess, more parts. So, I'll be back in a second again. Alright, so, we've got some parts again. I don't actually know what these are called, but I don't actually care. Because I'm just using them for a carburetor. That's it. That's all I'm using them for. So I do actually need a handle still on this carb, which this carb's not being good right now for some reason. I'll figure that part out eventually. I'll figure out what's going on with it. Let's trade these out. Let's put this one on this. We're going to put this one with the ball here. That way we can have a rubber band to pull it back. And we're going to have a limit to how much we can actually pull that. Which is going to be a little bit annoying. But I'll make it work. Alright, I found another part. Here we go. Alright, it's going to be less annoying than I thought. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a Technic pin right there. That way it can only go open that much. And it won't let itself go back anymore, so the rubber band will pull it back. Which I might need another one of these pieces here at some point. Not too worried about it yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift it up by one. Makes not really a good seal, but it's good enough. I'm looking for parts again. This is the most annoying thing. I know y'all are probably getting very annoyed by this. Just me looking for parts. Some master builders are probably like, you should already have the parts laid out before you build it. But I don't want to. So instead, I find them as I go. There we go. We're adding these smooth parts here, and then we're going to add this right there like that. We're adding little pins in the corner here because when you put pins in the corner like that, it makes it so it's easier to take the air filter on and off. Yes, that is right. We are putting an air filter on this car. And it's going to be cool. This whole car is going to be pretty nice when I'm done. Or not car, the engine / carburetor will be cool when it's done. Put this one on here. Now I have to find another part. I hate having to find parts. That's the worst. But I'm not going to find them before I build it, so I'll just find them as I go. This wobbles a bunch. Alright, hold on. Just one last change. Just so it's more structural sound. There we go. It's better. Alright, here's our carburetor. Single barrel. Because I'm too lazy to do anything else. I'm going to put this in here as a handle. Which way do I want this to face, though? Actually, I just noticed this intake that I have built might actually be these parts that come off the sides on it. Might be too big. But if you look at it, I got smooth all the way and mounting points. So what we're going to do is we're going to mount the carb right here. Now we just need a rubber band. And I think I actually had one earlier, but I launched it across my room. So I don't actually know where it went. That's the problem. I was having fun with a rubber band, and I launched it. Oh, I found it. It's a really stiff rubber band, though, so I think it might actually try and break it. Yeah, that might be too tough, because that tries to break it. Actually, it did break it. Okay, it broke the carb. Can't have that while you're running. Tip it upside down there. It's all good again. There we go. That's better. Trying to decide. I might change. I'm gonna try and see if I can change this handle here. See if I can change it to something else. No, that one's too big. That one might work. Nah, I'm gonna leave it as this original one. I just need a bigger rubber band here. Actually, yeah, it doesn't really matter. The intake can go either way. It's equal both ways. Oh, there's our carburetor. Might have to adjust that intake later, but I think it looks pretty cool with the carburetor on it. I have to build a big intake to go on here, though. That's going to be fun to try and build. But I should be able to do it. I'm a good builder. I'm not going to say the best, but I am a good builder. While we're on the topic of good builders, make sure to go check out JCC3636's channel. I'll try and link it in the description. He builds Lego things too. He doesn't build like big motors like this. He does series with some custom built minifigs and stuff. Pretty good builder though. But I think that's it for this episode. I don't have much to do except for finish the cylinder on this. And the carburetor and intake are done. I might have to modify the intake, but carb's done. This head needs valves. This is the one from last episode. I didn't start on the other head yet. As you can see, I got all the parts right here laid out. But that should be it for this episode. This thing's cool. This V8's the biggest one, I think. I think the gap down here on the old one was a lot bigger, though, so. Another person to go check out is Ice Young. He's pretty cool, too. He's building an LS on his TikTok. I'm still waiting to see him run that thing, because that's going to be sick. I need to fix the cam in next episode, because it's having some issues right now with not wanting to spin, and as you just saw, getting caught on things. It's been getting caught on the connecting rods, because it's too close to it, so we'll fix that next episode, though. That's next episode's problem. Thanks for watching. Hey, I'm just saying, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe and click that bell.